Hello and welcome to Thehayteamtv. Sun's out. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. Blue sky. It's been a long time. It's quite an emotional moment, to be honest. I've kind of missed this. Grass is green and our cows are back out there. Reason being is clean out the shed, the yard, clean out the other shed. So dung spreading is on. Now, the real reason I'm dung spreading is basically because, so in this week you've seen, or the last video you've seen, basically us put together back the chain, slats, put the motor back on, put in new O-rings and seals on a gearbox on the bale breaker. Then the pallet wrapper broke, so we fixed, or ads and Alex fixed that whilst I was out on deliveries. And then this morning, actually yesterday evening, I thought it would fix this morning when I got to it. Ty couldn't get the bale breaker to turn back on because now the emergency switch is packed up and we can't actually get the machine to switch on because it's got to go for its safety check of basically the emergency stop is primed, and no matter what we do with the emergency stop, it's not working. So the factory is broke again. 2024 coming in like a lion. Hopefully it goes out like a lamb, if you know the saying. But fingers crossed it does, because at the moment it is being proper cantankerous is the word. So I'm going to get my ass moving and get some dung shifted and spread out whilst the skies are blue. It is a beautiful day. I'm having to pick my fields and everywhere I go. Because it is... Yeah, I'm having to pick where I spread them out. Because it is fairly still wet. But just making the most of some time because I can't be in the factory getting that done. So with fields of I reckon basically having to sort of think my way around them, like this field, if that goes over to the left, it's all wet the corner. So I won't do that until the spread is pretty much empty. So I'll go straight up across it, cut that corner, and then come back to it. So there's a lot of that sort of thinking. On a day like this, I don't think they're coming in. Just thinking about it. But no, I think it's a bloody lovely day out there for them. Shut the gate. How's this? How's this for close? Oof! for tackers on absolute fluke. Oh, that is satisfying. Only the rope was touching. I'm sure Mr. Pemberton will be impressed by that one. Okay, so I'm going to try something that could be mildly brilliant or mildly stupid. I'm going to put, just to get the grab off, I am not going to go get the bucket that we got for £5. I'm going to go get the bucket that we got for the big handler, which is got like a 2.5 ton capacity, because it'll be faster for loading. But it'll be interesting to see if this thing can handle it on what I'm going to load. It's going to be wet, but there's only one way to find out. So straight away, it's wider than the 525. Way wide. The other bucket does just over half the width of what I'm scooping right now. But the biggest question is how it does lift in this next bit. Alright. Doesn't like the boom out. As you can see, I know the bucket's not full, but it is quite a bucket on the front of a little telehandler. Now something like grain, if that's full of grain, definitely not soil, it is not going to lift that full of soil. You might have more of a problem with grain. Manure is doing alright, but it is a little bit clumsy in here with it because it's quite big on the front of what we're used to on the front of her. So, well, that's a little bit different. Now, as you're going to be able to spot, especially from the different angle I give you, there is one little issue with this handler. It's crammed for tipping and crowding. Isn't quite long enough. So, if you're going to have a 525, I would highly recommend not like worried about the ram, but what type of bucket you get and how big, or like how big. See the bottom plate of the bucket there, how long that piece is, because the longer it is, the more. That's why we have to shake it with this one to get it to let go, just because there's so much depth to it. Just to make sure it can shake it off. But I'd say that's the only sort of gripe with like doing the job I'm doing now with it, is that you just, but you know, obviously it can't be helped, this is the way it is. Literally, what a difference 2 days can make. We've obviously gone from pissing rain, started drying up, been spreading a load of dung for 2 days, and that is freezing cold, and any bit of water that's left on the ground is now ice. So, I'm gonna, and it's Monday, so you're all aware, factory still not working because of the computer fault. Hopefully the guy's coming today or tomorrow. So today I'm going to get rid of all the compost I can possibly get out and do that instead of baling. Just to make sure things are still moving, because it's fairly frozen on the ground at the moment, so should be able to get around fairly unscathed all day and get on top of one job rather than being behind on loads. I don't know what everyone else is doing, but the sun is out in Devon and we are flat out. HRS and the Blue Power just doing their thing there, whilst I am trying not to get stuck in that video. So that's easy, you can see in the background now. I was trying to stall the tractor, basically turn a corner. Right, now it's spreading.
Little block here now is nearly done. This is the wettest block really now that needs to be completed. So that's all done. It's still hell of a wet underfoot, but it's gonna be. But no, apparently tonight is snow forecast. You just can't write it, can you? You just can't write it. It goes really mild, pissing down with rain. Now temperatures have dropped, gone really cold. Now they've set up showers today. That's all disappeared. Now we've got yellow warning of snow and ice. It just doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen, does it? It really doesn't. But hey-oh, I'm hoping this year really it'll just be one big drought. Now, sorry to say for you Arable boys and stuff like that, I don't wish that upon anyone, I don't wish it upon us. But the winter we've had, the year that we had, I just want a nice bit of sunshine this year, just constant sunshine. How nice is it to be in a field after all the rain we've had, and to do a little bit of farm work is actually really quite therapeutic today. But on the other hand, we are running out of time now to get all the trimming done. So it's not a case of my trimming looking pretty in the fields now. It's a case of just put your foot down, Adam, and get going. So yeah, so that's there's a few reasons why we need to get done. One, the deadline is looming, because obviously all the birds know that at the end of February they've got to start laying nests. But anyway, that's another story I won't go into now. That's stories for another day. Or I can let you guys in the comments below tell me what you think about the deadline.
Right, so the mix I'm putting out are 4 bucket grabs of 4 bucket grabs of fresh, or the fresh earth part of compost, and I've got a couple of fresh loads in it, but like, you know, it's all been mixed together. Then I'm putting in 4 scoops of cattle manure, then followed by 2 scoops of well rotted compost. That's the magic mix that is going on at the moment. And well, if it works, we have to wait and see. But usually it works. So that's the magic mix I'm going with. Wait for time.
And there's old Justin Boiler making a mess as per usual. You still can't believe how wet the actual ground is after a few days of airing out.
Tuesday, second day on spreading. A little tiny pilot on the go. Ty is now run dung spreader, so I can basically tidy up out here, because I'll explain that in a minute. Dan's in with a 670R. You appreciate this. NT trailer. So as you see, it is coming in at a fair rate as well as it's going out. That's horse muck or shredded straw. So one grab of that will go in So that's the magic mix that is going out of here. And this year we've got more compost and manure than we've had in a very long time, which I actually think we're going to end up covering everything. This is going to cover the bulk of it, and there's going to be like 4 or 5 fields left, so 40 acres, 50 acres, which will get done. You know, this will accumulate more again, and the cattle yard will do another couple of loads, like another 7 is usually what we count the cattle yard, which will then go out a bit later. And there'll be another, I'm sure there'll be a few loads come out from my cousins, so that will basically this year cover, fingers crossed, I'm not going to say 100%, but I'm going to say 95%, which is a good average. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like swings, I don't like roundabouts. Sounds like too much fun to me. Had fun once, hated it.
Hated it?
Absolutely hated it.
Hated it or ate it?
Both.
Oh, right. So, even though we've got a broken down baler that needs a new computer board,
Every cloud and all that.
every cloud, yeah, we've got out, or I've got out all the dung and all the compost. Everything is out, done between me and Ty. And you?
I've done nothing, I was drinking a lot of tea. No, I did a lot of hedge, pretty much in place now.
Yeah, so you've got 5 fields left?
Yeah.
5 fields left, and that's it?
Just little odds and sods.
Yeah.
That's it, done.
So,
We are done.
but there's no stresses.
No.
Stress is over. Winter field work is done.
I reckon.
Until there's more done.
When I finished today, for the first time in so many years, I can't remember how many years now, whole farm's been trimmed.
Yeah. Usually leave a bit, don't you?
Yeah, because of the weather.
Yeah.
But this dry weather's really pushed us on.
Yeah, so we were getting really far behind and started scratching heads, and we've now got up in place. It is absolutely Baltic down there, and it is freezing.
Yeah, I don't like this.
No, it is
That's
so cold.
That's a lie, because you're moaning that we're cold, but we've just had non-stop rain for the last 12 months, pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm fine with that.
Oh, I moan anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just, just getting out to the viewers. Sometimes I do smile.
I don't mind the rain and it's a bit more humid. I'm just not a fan of cold.
But as long as it's
I'm in the
dry,
wrong country.
I don't care.
But January's breaking, we're nearly halfway through it, which means summer is approaching.
Yeah, Christmas soon. More turkeys.
More turkeys?
Yeah.
You're going to up the game this year,
Oh, yeah, we're going 50, mate.
Oh! See, there's another surprise at the end of the year. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. If you haven't yet done so,
Please subscribe.
you can find more of us on.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat.
I'd be most appreciated if you give this video a like.
Yeah.
And to all those that have pressed subscribe recently, thank you very much.
Yeah,
That is most
the
appreciated.
ones you haven't, just press it. Just press it.
You've heard from the fella. Until next time, we'll see you next one.
Cheers.